Hello everyone and welcome back to Defender's Quest Valley of the Forgotten. Didn't level up too much. I did, let me just see. I think the first 3 or 4 battles, yeah. This and this. Didn't even go any further. I just did all these 3 on advanced. Don't know what the difficulty is. I gained a bit of level ups. Didn't spend the scrap yet because I think we're about to unlock a new town where we can buy more advanced stuff. So yeah, let's just continue with the story. I'm just saying, if I were planning a city, I'd probably pick a different place. You know, somewhere that doesn't have a million tons of explosives sitting beneath it. Look out, they come again. Who the hell are you? Marcos, a battle-hardened knight weary from the endless struggle. The knight has an armor break skill that weakens armor with each hit. I can smash the armor right off these fiends. If I had a body. What's going on? Okay, let's place him right here. Then I guess... can try this. I'm not sure if this is a good position. Guess it can be done. Then put one here. Slow him down a bit. Then I have one healer left. Probably about here. Okay, we definitely want to boost the knight. Let's also boost, I guess, one of the rangers and these 2 guys. And go. Now as I select this guy, you see he's got 20 armor, which is how much damage he absorbs from every hit. Let's hope he actually makes it to the knight. Let's choose the next one because he's not being damaged as much. Now notice what happens as the knight hits him. 12, 7, and he died. So the knight can actually permanently decrease the armor that enemies are wearing. And that makes it a very important class. There we go. Survived unharmed. Let's go for some of the lower level attacks. Possibly some swiftness, why not? There we go. You got here just in the nick of time. I am in your debt, lady. It means little in this world of chaos, but I stand by the traditions of my family. A life for a life, I am in your service until such time as this debt has been paid. The Royal House of Ash demands no less. The Royal House? You are a minor royal to be sure, but the blood in my veins still demands that I uphold the family honor. It is we who are honored, Prince. Do not bow to me, lady, it is I who must serve. My blade is yours to command in whatever endeavor you undertake. I mean, within reason. None of this stand on one foot and sing the Tipsy Tiger song backwards in falsetto. You would be amazed at the crazy ideas people get when they hear Life Dead. The Tipsy Tiger song? Don't even try. Journal entries. Marcos. Have I become so accustomed to the company of lunatics that I no longer believe in sanity? Marcos is courteous, intelligent, generally well-intentioned, sometimes even funny. Hell, he even believes in personal hygiene. And I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. There's got to be something wrong with him. Some quirk, some pet peeve, some irrationality. If I have learned one thing through this entire adventure, it's that there's no normalcy in the pit. It's the moustache, isn't it? He's hiding all the crazy behind the moustache. Letter from Marcos. To Lady Ezra Livbar from Marcos Kashantia, Knight of the Host of Ash. Lady, with extreme deference to your position as commander of this party, I would like to raise some reservations about your choice of company. Namely, I cannot guarantee your safety, or indeed the safety of this entire enterprise, so long as we continue to travel with Rena Len Laxmi. You may assure me that she is not that bad, and that the Quaid War is over, but I assure you that it is most decidedly not over for her. She is fanatically dedicated to something which no longer exists. There is no command structure to check her madness. If Rena believed that the glory of the Quaid Empire required all our throats to be slit in our sleep, not a one of our company would wake to see the dawn. I advise that you sever ties with her as soon as and as delicately as possible. No, as soon and as delicately as possible. There you go. Still missing an S. Your humble servant, Marcos Kashantia. Town. A fort inhabited by former guards of the pit, hiding from vengeful plague survivors. I did not expect to find any still living in the citadel. The residents of the pit have little sympathy for a guard who finds himself infected. On a side note, mob beatings are totally not all they're cracked up to be. Anyway, some of the older veterans remembered the citadel's secret entrance, a place where we were free from reprisals. But even here we are not safe from the plague. The Armored Revenant. They were once members of this camp. Every one of us that dies of this infernal plague bolsters their numbers. Then it is not safe for us to stay long. But stay we can. I have some cash, so I can at least buy some weapons. I think bows are more important than... Yeah, let's buy a few bows right now. Then let's see, armor. I'm kind of okay without it for now. I'm probably going to recruit some guys. Okay with... I definitely want another knight. Random, Sol, Avocan, Solowan, Tetch. Why not? Tetch is fine. Let's go with it. Question is, can I afford another? Probably not, right? Nope, just about can't. Okay. Alright. Let's leave. You intend to press further into the city? It is imperative that we reach the Royal Records Room. The information there could turn the tide of this disaster. I should warn you, there are more dangers in this city than just the Revenant. Creatures of fire sleep here in the dark places of the earth. We will face whatever dangers we have to. Still, a word of warning. Here there be dragons. I've always wanted to be able to say that. But seriously, my friend, dragons. Dragons. My reply, draft 1. Dear Marcos, in response to your letter I would like to raise 3 points. First, why would you write me a letter when you can walk like 10 feet and talk to me in person? Is there something wrong with my personal hygiene? Are people secretly making fun of me for it? Second, stop calling me lady already. Thirdly, leave Rena alone or I will, I don't know, set your sideburns on fire or something. P.S. I'm just joking about your sideburns. I would never set them on fire because then you would look weird and I would have to come up with a new nickname to call you behind your back. And Mr. Magnifistache has such a great ring to it. Anyways, all I'm saying is that Rena has had a very hard time, so why not pick on someone who deserves it, like Slack, who seems to think that I won't know he's reading over my shoulder, even though he's a mouse-breathing moron who smells like 2 piles of "I love you, Marcos, I want to marry you" mustache, even though you are much less awesome than Slack, and also you wear a skirt, ha ha ha, let's get married. Well, I think we've got time for another battle. Hey, new guy, let me fill you in on some basic rules around here. The rule of ruggedly handsome melee fighter has been filled. So why don't you just go find yourself some sissy projectiles to throw, okay, new guy? We wouldn't want you getting hurt on the front lines, you might even break a nail or something. My name is Marcos, and I don't appreciate your tone. Oh, tough guy hiding behind your manly armor. These are the armaments of little girls that are scared of getting hit. That doesn't even make sense. Who goes into battle wanting to get hit? Even you wear pants in battle. Not anymore. More Revenant. Slag, what on earth are you doing? This is how real men fight. Put your pants back on right now. Never! Do it now or I won't pull you in with the rest of us. Fine. Okay, so enemies will be coming from here and here and here, but they'll all converge here. So this is where we'll put down the knights to weaken their armor. Possibly a healer. And then, after their armor has been weakened, they can also be hit by, I don't know, the rest of us. Not quite sure where to put the rangers in this map. Probably doesn't matter too much. Yeah, this'll do. This'll do, pig. Maybe. And then we have 2 more berserkers. You can just go, I don't know, here and here. And we are done, except we have some boosties to spend, so you get 1, and you get 1, and you get a car, and oh, why not? I think this is the first time I boosted the Ice Mage to be able to use Sleet. Which is a nice AoE freeze, or at least slow. I don't think it frees us. There we go, survived unharmed. That wasn't even close. Nice. And we got some level ups. Yeah, I want to improve his armor break, but I want to go for unlocking all the other skills first. And you already have some skills. These were not my men. They must have come into the city from somewhere else. Then the secret entrance has been discovered. We must move. Zelemir pursues us. Oh, more journal entries. Markos' reply. Lady Astra, I assume that I was not intended to receive your last letter, seeing that it was delivered by Slack, who was subsequently pursued out of the camp and beaten savagely with a soup ladle by yourself. All this is to say I am returning the letter unread. Also, please wash that ladle before using it again. Thank you. P.S. Mr. Magnifistache, really? That's the best you could come up with. Letter from Markos. Hey Astra, I am Markos. I want to have your babies because I am a lady. That's why I wear a skirt. Also, Slack is awesome. Sincerely, totally Markos. Yeah, about that. Actually, how much did those swords cost? 2,800. Okay, I can just about not afford them, right? Actually, if I sell the iron sword owned by Slack, I can then buy the soldier sword for Slack. And then I can leave. Markos is amazed to see the Revenant fall, as were we all when you first slew them. How can I kill these things when no one else can? The Revenant, as you call them, are really just empty vessels for Zelemir's will. Through arcane powers I still cannot comprehend, his spirit drives their dead flesh. Just as I cannot cut your will with a sword, it is impossible to destroy Zelemir's control over them. But I do. But you are not in this world when you do so. You stand on the brink of death, halfway into the world of spirit. There your will can sever Zelemir's. Then that which is already dead becomes so once more. I see, so... What mortal dares enter the presence of a god? Stay back, everyone. Wrong voice there, sorry. Speak, or I shall end you with fire. This is not the time to fight. Revenant approach. Those vermin again. They shall face divine fury. Nero. Violent and mysterious, this dragon shares no secrets. Okay, dragons. By far the most... I guess... by themselves? The most expensive and powerful units, but also very, very pricey. I mean, they cost 100 just to summon. And they have both melee and ranged attacks. I don't know if their ranged attacks have a minimum range. I never noticed them to have one, but maybe I just haven't been paying correct attention. Paying correct attention. Let's just pretend I never said that, right? Okay, you can go here and you can go here, so we should have enough coverage for things and reasons. And the knights can weaken here, my snow guys can snare here, and then my berserkers can berserk here. Who do I want to boost? 170, probably my knights. Actually, I'm not really facing armored enemies just yet, so each knight gets one, and then I guess... Nope, wait, never mind. Let's go with it. I actually meant to boost Slack instead, but this will work. It's currently my strongest melee fighter. Nice. Frenzy saved the day. And perfect victory. Ah, madness. Adds a chance of critical to flurry and chance to bleed. I'll go for madness first. Poison or increasing range. I really like increasing range, so I'll do that. You can go more bleed. You can go more single target heal. More frenzy, definitely more frenzy. Yeah, why not? Let's improve Ice Ball. I currently don't really have enough to boost these guys commonly enough to improve Sleet. There you go, and you can get that. And we can continue. 10 skill points to 9 characters. Shall do. You fought well for mortals. But you have not been absolved of your impudence in coming here. However, I may be moved to pardon this affront should you perform a certain task for me. And in exchange, I will refrain from roasting you alive. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. We will require something more in return. You dare to impose? Lead us to the Royal Records Room, and we will aid you in whatever you ask. It is a poor time indeed when mortals barter with the gods. You are fortunate, I am in a good mood. I will agree to this arrangement, you have my word. Now follow me, you have work to do. Wow, next time you want to tick off a giant fire-breathing monster, let me get out of the area first. If she wanted to kill us, we would already be dead. She needs us for something. If we can use that to our advantage, all the better. Okay, but I'm going to avoid standing next to you while she's here. You deal with dragons? I thought you would be thrilled, being all fiery and everything. Aren't you kindred spirits? Do you hear how she calls herself a god? This is not one of the flame servers. I fear we traffic with one of the Dark Ones, using the secret of fire for their own selfish glory. But even the wicked can be used to good ends. Well said, Ezra, but it is still very dangerous. Many have thought that they were wise enough to fool the powers of darkness. Do not let hubris lead you to deception. Of course, Renna, I realize that we're playing with fire. That's not even... Ugh. Come on, it's hilarious. My mind hurts. Oh, got an achievement. Apparently the achievements for the deluxe edition have reset. Okay, oh, journal entry. Attention, Slack. Dear Slack, if you're reading this, it means that you have once again sneaked into my tent to deface my journal and or spread poorly written impersonations. Well, it's not going to happen this time. See that tent flap behind you? Guess what's behind that tent flap? I'll give you a hint. It's holding a soup ladle and it doesn't like you very much. Haha, I almost believed you for a second. Also, my name is Marcos and I love wearing pretty dresses and... I think the game strikes a good balance between humor and seriousness. Anyway, I think it's been a good episode, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!